2017! New beginnings! Yes! Hi, it's Frankie Love, and today we are going to talk about 2016 and all of the things that I've lost and all of the things that I won. But we're also going to talk about New Year's. So first, let's just talk about 2016 for a little bit. 2016, I lost a lot of people, but I also gained some new friends. I also gained a new perspective in life because, well, I've never really experienced a breakup after a long period of time of being together. I never really thought that some of my friends do actually care about me. I never thought some of my friends don't actually care about me that much as I'd like to think. But yeah, mainly 2016, I lost a lot of people that I didn't want to lose in my life, but maybe we could have fixed things if we were just to communicate with each other and try to fix things. But you know, it doesn't work out that way. And not only friends, I've realized that I've grown a lot as a person, and a lot of people always say this, I've grown a lot as a person. And most people at my age would say things like, I finally grown up, I finally learned something new, I finally became an adult. I would like to say that, but I became an adult, to be honest, at 2013 when I had no choice but to do so. But yes, we are always continuously growing as a person, and that goes the same for me. I think I've grown a lot as a person, and I've grown a new perspective in life. And I realized this 2016 I had some deep-seated issues regarding, again, asthma. Like, I have nothing against the school, I have nothing against the people, it's just I have really bad memories from that area, from that place. Had some good ones too, but you know, bad memories were like, woo! I went to one of my favorite websites, which is Statistic Brain, and the reason why I like it so much because it shows statistical numbers, and I don't know if you know this, but I like seeing numbers, like if there's a certain number of something. So I went to that website and then I checked out the top 10 New Year's resolutions of 2015, and I will read them out to you. Talk about them, like if they were ever my New Year's resolutions. In all honesty, I never actually had New Year's resolutions. So here are the top 10 New Year's resolutions for 2015. The number 1 is lose weight. I never really had problems with weight in particular because my weight is at the normal range. I do know some girls who would brag about, oh, I'm underweight. Every time I try to make an impression of those girls, I just start chuckling because it's just so ridiculous. I'm not gonna make that as my New Year's resolutions because I don't really need to lose weight. Next is getting organized. It's as organized as it can get. I mean, people can be messy sometimes. We're all human. Number 3 is spend less and save more. This is actually not a New Year's resolution for me. This is my everyday life, telling myself over and over again that there are much more important things to spend on. I generally don't spend a lot. The last time I did spend a lot was the time when I splurged on Christmas gifts. Number 4, enjoy life to the fullest. And this was actually a goal of mine halfway through the year because that was the time of the breakup, and I said to myself, like, man, half of 2016 is almost over. I should really try to spend more time with my friends, and I should really spend more time with my family. And I did do that, but at the cost of I had to realize something, like I had to learn something about myself, which is a good thing. It's always a good thing to learn something about yourself. But it also made me now want to go to Dasman. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a little bit of both. For the one thing, I'm going to get some help and try to figure this out. And for another, I'll be staying away from Dasma for a while from all of my college friends that I like hanging out with. I miss Starbucks. Number 5, staying fit and healthy. Well, I generally work out pretty well. I mean, I cut down on my unhealthy eating habits of having extra food for lunch and dinner and eating a big meal in midnight. But yeah, I've been staying fit as much as possible, been working out. If you follow my Instagram, you would see sometimes I would have workout posts and those Instagram stories that's, Instagram trying to be Snapchat and Messenger trying to be Snapchat. I don't have any Snapchat, so I just use Instagram stories. Okay, number 6, learn something exciting. I'm generally the type of person who likes to learn something new. In fact, when the piano came in, I was like, yes, I am going to learn a new song. And I did-ish. Maybe. I don't know. Depression got to me and I kind of stopped playing. But I will continue to play the piano. And I will try to learn something new. Maybe the next year. Number 7, quit smoking. I think this New Year's resolution doesn't really apply to me because I don't smoke a lot. Because I'm usually at home or when I'm at work or when I'm with my friends. I don't even smoke a lot when I'm around my friends. I mean, they vape and I inhale it for no reason. But I don't smoke that much anymore. Number 8, help others in their dreams. Now, I did offer help to all of my friends who were going through theses, but they never really talked to me about it. So I can't really help them if they don't ask for my help or if they don't need my help. And I generally try to help people in their dreams. Like I would offer, like when I was friends with who I lost as a friend, by the way, I offered to help him with his theses, me and Angel. Like if he needed assistance in the laboratory, if he needed some help with research, we're pretty good at that. But anyways, yeah, I did offer to help people with their projects, with their theses, with anything that they have their minds set out to do that would get them closer to their dreams. Number 9, fall in love. I think this applies to the single people. Well, I am single now, but last year I wasn't single. I was in a relationship for 3 years. I think that this again doesn't apply to me because I generally don't want to fall in love. Not just yet anyways. I have a lot of stuff to go through. I'm going to medical school and I think focusing on what I want in life is so much more important than trying to open up my life to another person again. And yes, it was fun. And yes, me and Angel are still friends. It's a good thing. And I really appreciate that we went through a lot together and that knows me so well that for a fact that he knows that I am going through therapy. Like a lot of my friends know that I'm going through therapy, but he knows some of the details to it. Like he's the only one that I've told what my therapist has told me. And number 10, spend more time with my family. And I always spend more time with my family. Every time my mom offers to go out, I just immediately say yes. I turn off all my classes, I go out with her. Even if I do have classes, I would just tell them, just be a little patient, I need to finish this first, but I will go with you to dinner. I will go to you for lunch. You want to go to a company Christmas party? Sure, let's all go as a family. I love spending time with my family because I feel like I never spent enough time with them, especially when I was in DASMA. Like I would miss a lot of things because I was in school. I was in DASMA. I was far away. And yes, my mom always visits me from time to time. Like one morning she would call, "Hey, what are you doing right now?" And I'm like, I'm eating breakfast. And she would be like, "Oh, that's good. Well, I'm here in DASMA right now. You want to go for McDonald's?" Hell yes. And it's really nice, like, because not a lot of families are that close. Not a lot of families spend a lot of time together. Like, none of us would leave each other behind. We would always tell each other, "Hey, I'm going out. You want to come with?" And I would hear these stories from other people like, "Oh, I don't spend a lot of time with my family. I barely see my sister now. I barely see my brother now." And I'm just thankful that my family is as close as it is because we're very open towards each other. We always tell each other what we're feeling, and I guess that's my basis for why I'm so honest about what I feel. Okay, so I pointed out the top 10 New Year's resolutions of 2020. with this basis, I am going to do my own New Year's resolutions for 2017. Number 1, get happy. As you know that I have been facing depression, and again, I will be making a video of that really soon. But yeah, number 1 is get happy. I'm gonna go through therapy. I'm gonna spend more time with my friends and my family, and I'm gonna spend more time with my pets, with my rabbits, with my cats, because ever since I got my job, I kind of been busy, like super busy. Like even though I work at home, I don't have time to go outside anymore because I'm always like, oh, lesson, notes, lesson, notes. Oh, it's dark out already. Damn it. And do things that generally make me happy, like making YouTube videos. Number 2 is get organized. It's as organized as it can get. Not just like, I put this in my New Year's resolutions because I've noticed that I am an inconsistent person. I want to be organized physically, mentally, I guess. Like scheduling purposes. Like sometimes I would have the laziest days. I would just sleep in, not do anything, turn off all of my classes, not do anything, and miss a lot of stuff, not do anything, and generally be a very disorganized person to the point where I feel like I am an unproductive little. 3, try not to get sick as often. If you've been watching my videos lately, I have been getting sick a lot. I have been getting sick a lot, and it's because of the hot and the cold, and every time I go to Dasma, it's so polluted that my body can't adjust anymore. Number 4, work harder and be more productive. It's kind of relates to number 2, get organized, because again, I felt like I was an unproductive, and it really is bad that I am becoming less and less productive, because there would be times that I would feel as heavy as lead and I would not try to get up, and I think that's because of the depression. But overall, I am trying my best to be a better human being. And number 5, volunteer. This is actually my last New Year's resolution. I thought of this because I always wanted to volunteer. I miss volunteering. And this year I didn't get to volunteer because I don't have school anymore. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get to volunteer this year because I'll probably be in medical school. I still don't know where, but I'll figure it out and I'll keep you updated on it. Anyways, those are all my top 5 New Year's resolutions for this year. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna come up with more, but in the meantime, this is what I have to work with. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a happy new year, and I love you.